Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, good morning to you, my friend and brother. Good morning to the peace loving people of District 4, Montserrado County. Good morning to our elders, our youth, and the young people in the Banana Farm community. Good morning to our mothers in all of the markets in District 4,
Mm.
the NGO market, the the market down there in Tupo Road, the Shara market, our Tupo Road Central market, our mothers in there, our mothers also in the market across the FDA belt. Good morning to the entire district, So Clinic, Tupo Road, and the entire district.
Great. And let's just announce to our listeners that this interview is being streamed live on LNTV Liberia Live and also M News Africa as well. So you can follow the interview on those platforms. Let me begin by asking you, Anthony Thomas, to explain more about yourself. Who are you? Tell us, how uh, you became a politician, how it all started.
So I come with a very peculiar story,
Mm.
and this story actually resonates with a lot of people, and that's one reason why the people of District 4 believe in me, and 14,000 plus person voted me overwhelmingly, to serve this noble office. I came up as a young boy growing up in Bond County. I was born in Bond County to the union of Mr. Thomas, Thomas Abayomi, and then also my mother, Esther Benundis, both of them already deceased. And we came to Monrovia, where we started, primary education, and then I went to several schools across Painesville and Montserrado County.
Mm.
I also was fortunate to have attended the College of West Africa. I also attended the Lamneda High School. I graduated and I obtained an undergrad degree from the University of Liberia. And then while struggling, hustling to, advance my education, I had the opportunity to participate in a very competitive, academic sojourn where there was this advertisement placed out in one of the dailies
Mm.
that the World Bank has instituted a school called the Financial Management Training Program. It was a full master program that was being sponsored by the World Bank. It was very competitive.
Mm.
You had only 32 persons that it needed, and we have over 5,000 persons that registered. We went through that process. We had a very tense, paper writing. We had interview, and our panelists of serious people with doctorate degrees. And we went through that process. I was selected as one of the 32. We stayed in the financial management training program for 3 years. We graduated with a full master degree in finance. And then I was assigned initially at the Ministry of Labor. I became the chief internal auditor at the Ministry of Labor.
Mm.
And also there was this vetting being done by the Ministry of Public Welfare, the controllership.
Mhm.
So of course we have people from the States, people from Japan, we had, experts from around the world who were also part of that vetting process.
Okay.
But overwhelmingly Michael Thomas was, selected amongst the candidates, and then I became the controller at the Ministry of Public Works. So while at the Public Works, I served over a year or so, and then there was this offer at the legislature where the World Bank had established the Public Accounts Committee Secretariat, and then I was also vetted, and became the executive director of the Public Accounts Committee Secretariat, and have served that position for over 10 years. I've been at the legislature providing technical, administrative support and supervisory support to the Committee on Public Accounts and expenditure.
So you are versed with legislative proceedings as well.
Oh yeah, I'm one person. If you did a analysis of all of the candidates in the race, you would get to understand that Michael Thomas is one person who understands that legislature even more than all of the other guys that were in the race. And
excluding the incumbent at the time.
oh yeah, but besides being a legislator, but I have been at that legislature providing technical support even before the incumbent got elected.
Mm.
So I come with a vast experience. I come with serious understanding of that terrain.
Okay.
I have 2 master degrees, and I have worked in several professional capacity across Liberia. I had the opportunity to work with UNMIL, and I work with several international NGOs. I'm also an anti-drugs ambassador. I'm a humanitarian, and we have been doing a lot of impact in the district.
So you've gone through the rigors of professionalism and in the professional sector. Now, I mean, all this while, why 2023 was the moment for you to? Was it your first time contesting this time?
Oh yeah, that was my first hit, and God proved Himself mighty and strong, and by the special grace of God, we prevail. Because our people believe in us, our people trust our expertise, our people trust our ability and our own passion to develop our district, and also make the kind of changes that we all yearning for. Our process started as far back as the Ebola days, where we started providing technical.
I was just about to ask you about things you've done in the district.
Yeah,
before 2023.
Right. So my engagements in the district did not just come, just like people came in 4 months, 6 months before the election, or a year before the election. No. I'm one person that have worked seriously in the district for over 4 years. So our work started in the district as far back as the days of the Ebola, where we started. At the time, we did not even have the slightest idea that one day we will want to contest this hardest seat in the district, which is the largest, district in Liberia in terms of population. So we started providing, sanitary materials, hand washing buckets. Okay. We started providing rice, food stuff to Ebola, survivor and even victims, and we partner with a lot of different institutions, the Watch Commission and other institutions, and provided our own personal support to the process, because we believe strongly that those that were dying because of the Ebola, they were our own family, they were our own friends, they were our own associates. So we made our own impact. And then came the COVID. I was the only person doing the COVID. Even our own lawmaker was somewhere out in the diaspora, and we were out around providing the COVID preventive buckets with the customized nose masks. And it will interest you to note that during the COVID, our high school students had the opportunity to sit the wax, in Liberia, and it was so terrible because COVID was ravishing across the world, and Liberia was of no exception. So we took our own initiative using our personal funding, and we did a survey in the district and pick up all of the high schools in District 4. And some schools had maybe 700 students, some had 300, some 200, some 150, some 70, and the rest of it. All of those students across the entire District 4 got a gift from me during the COVID. When we went to the institutions, we deliver the COVID buckets, Clorox, and other stuff for them. And we also, gave each student, pieces of the customized nose masks that was done, which was written on a message to prevent, COVID. And I felt so happy. It was so joyous driving across the streets in Painesville and seeing all of our students, going to sit their exam with this, similar nose masks that was done by Michael Thomas.
So when did it occur to you that 2023 was the right moment to enter the politics as a mainstream politician now?
So, change is inevitable. And when there is a need for change, you don't need a rocket scientist to tell you that District 4 needs change. No. The writings were on the walls because I don't want to dwell too much into personality to discuss individualism.
Yeah, I don't
No,
even want you to do
no.
that.
But the writings were on the wall. District 4 was at its lowest point in terms of development. District 4 was at its lowest in terms of unification and reconciliation. District 4 was at its lowest point in terms of the engagement with the power that be, the engagement of the leaders with the youth, and a lot of things was not right. The health sector was broken down. Our schools, the public schools, up to now we can count even 5 good public schools within the District 4. We only have one public health facility, which is the Tupo Road Clinic. Up to now we can say speak to that. I have been one person that have done donations to that clinic for almost 5 times, and everything was at its voice. And we said, this is time. We are eminent, resident of the district. I'm a business owner. I own several businesses in the district, and I have several students on my scholarship. We opened a big vocational school in the district that impacted the capacity of a lot of people, even the older people, our mothers. They all took advantage of that opportunity. We offer a free of charge because we try to look at the dialectics of issues in the district, and we thought to provide remedy to see how we can resolve some of these issues in the district. And we came with actually a different approach, not looking at
But you
the
could continue
normal.
to do that as citizen just on the sideline, not mainly into the legislature.
So I officially declare being an aspirant in the district, not because I independently did it, but our people saw the need. They saw my working overtime, and I was officially petitioned by several sectors.
So the people came to you.
Oh yes, the youth were at the highest. They petitioned me. Our mothers, because we had a macro loan, women empowerment macro loan scheme that impacted the lives of a lot of our market women and older people in the district. We look at the market women, we look at, a women-based organization. We even venture into other activities in the district, including solid waste management, including, the health intervention. So we also procure for the first time in the history of District 4 a state-of-the-art ambulance. And that ambulance went a long way in the history of our district because, if an ordinary person goes to a clinic or a hospital, so to speak, and to just walk in and come out, doing registration, doing lab, meeting a doctor for consultation, prescription for medication and everything. By the time you walk out, you're talking about almost spending 4,000 to 5,000 Liberian dollars. And looking at our scale in terms of the poverty ratio in the district, no, ordinarily someone from way across the remotest part of the district will say, I would better stay and go buy my paracetamol and buy my Septrin, say I got cool, and just take it instead of going to the hospital because I don't have that amount of money. So we thought it wise that we will take the hospital to our people. Then we introduced the mobile clinic where we visited.
That was when?
That was about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Because I'm one person, that mobile clinic has gone across the nooks and crannies of our district. It has gone across the length and breadth of the entire district. We visited all of the communities in District 4. In fact, we even concluded the chief of the entire district, and we started the second phase. We have gone to 10 communities before the election. And I'm also hoping, we're trying to settle down, that the dust settle after the runoff and everything. We get back. For me, I'm not even waiting for certification because we campaign on several premises. We campaign on several
And we will delve
pillars.
into your agenda. I just wanted to
Yeah.
know the basis, what led you to it. I mean, you said people came to you, but it seems as if all these things you were doing 4 or 5 years ago, was something that you were keeping your eye on the ball for 2023.
Oh, Socrates said, "Man by nature is a political being."
Mm.
So you all, everybody will seek to have, bigger, engagement. You will have bigger platform. You will always hope, for the better in the future.
Okay, so
Because I'm one person that believe in service.
okay,
So I'm even elected not because I'm a superhuman. I'm elected not because I feel that I can make the extraordinary, but I'm elected to serve, and
okay.
only to serve, because District 4 lacks a lot of things. It lacks development, and we need to stand in the gap to make the difference. With no disrespect to our incumbent lawmaker, because nobody will tell you that there is a lawmaker that was sitting and did not do nothing at all. I can sit there if I say a posterity with judgment. But the thing is, politics varies with time, and there are seasons. So it's time that the people have decided, hey, you have done this, go and rest, and it's time that you should pick up from where we started.
Okay.
So we have been making a lot of consultation across the district.
Okay.
We have interacted with other the stakeholders. Even just yesterday, we had meetings with several pressure.
So you started working already.
I've been working not as a representative, I can't say that,
Yeah.
but as an ordinary person, as a humanitarian, as an anti-drugs ambassador. We have been making these strides, engaging our people, interacting with them.
I just
yeah.
wanted to ask: is there a difference between you doing your work in your private life and doing your work in the legislature? Would there be a difference? What would change?
So, Michael Thomas is an ordinary person, very humble, down to earth. I have not changed for no reason.
No, I mean, in the work that you do, would there be a change? Would there be increase of capacity if you were giving 50 scholarships as a private, individual? Will you be giving, for example?
As a matter of fact, we started off with the vocational school using people private property, people's school buildings. We have a plan to procure land across the district so we can build multi-purpose structure, so that we can have our people have more access. We can incorporate more people to take advantage of the opportunity. So everything that we did, before the campaign, to win the campaign, we're going to make sure that everything will be done at an advanced level.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're thinking about even doing more, extending our base, impacting our people more, and the overall development of our district is on our front burner.
Okay. So I mean, I know you campaign on an agenda. You have several pillars. I was fortunate to see some of them, but I just want to hear from yourself. What are some of the things that you had on mind that you campaigned on?
So there were several pillars, and I had the biggest manifesto in the district.
But how did you know? How can you say you had a biggest?
Because it's eminent, and you don't need a rocket scientist to tell you. We have few persons who campaign and just say health, education, and empowerment of musician. You have someone who just say education and women empowerment. But we cross-cut the entire divide. Politics, is always progressive.
Ever changing.
Yeah, it's ever changing, because you got revolutionary changes, in the dynamics of politics, and campaign and elections are over, for the legislative seats. And I always say, I got this saying, no one, campaign after election. Because after election, you have already been elected. What we're actually discussing is reconciliation. We are discussing healing. We are discussing maintaining the peace building. And also the most important part is the developmental agenda of our own district. So there were several pillars women empowerment, health, education, basic social services. And we have one peculiar one, which I consider equal participation in the decision making process. And this is something I take very seriously. I will take a little time to discuss it. Many a times you have legislators, seated in chambers and making decision, making representation on behalf of the district, signing onto laws that are not even in the interest of their own constituent that they represent, because there is lack of consultation. So we will give more time to community engagement. We will give more time to town hall meetings. We will open several chat rooms. We already have a lot of them going. So assuming that there is this bill that's supposed to be submitted on the floor on Tuesday, you already have an idea, and today is probably Thursday or Friday, you're talking Tuesday, you can just throw in a chat room. We have this bill for this reason that's supposed
Which
to
chat
be
room? You don't
several chat
but you will
rooms.
not have all of the residents of District 4.
So besides, I'm just using one simple analogy. So
Yeah, but I'm
besides
also
chat
looking at
rooms,
the time you have the result from the consultative, engagements and the responses from the participants of the chat room.
Yeah.
One thing is, even if you have 100 persons in the WhatsApp chat room,
Yeah.
that will be 0.1% of the population.
yeah.
So
there are a lot of other means. I just stated just one simple means of communication and interaction. Like I said, we're going to take in more time to include what we call the town hall meetings. And I'm one person, I'm always in my short trousers and my t-shirt. I'm in a community interacting with people. Even a few days ago, I rode motorbikes to almost 10 different communities, telling people thank you, meeting elders, meeting stakeholders, going to churches, interacting with the pastor, and telling them thank you for the prayers, and also encouraging them to pray more, because we are at a critical juncture in the political history of Liberia, and we need the prayers of the churches. Yeah. So
so you say you give more time to consultations. Are you going to be consulting heads, zonal heads, youth leaders, women heads, and all that, instead of bringing the entire residents?
We respect all of the stakeholders in our district, and equally so we respect the individual citizens, because the voices of the elders, we consider them as the voice of wisdom. The voices of our youth needs to be heard. We have several youth organizations that have oversight over a lot of youth in the district. We have several women organizations that have oversight over most of our women in the district, and we are going to tap into all of those organizations. We're going to respect them, we're going to capacitate them, and we're going to work with them. And even the 25 candidates that were part of the process, they are all our friends. We will interact with them. We will have a reconciliatory engagements with all of the candidates in the district. And like I said to you, most of us, the 26 candidates in the district, we actually campaign on similar manifesto. So if someone was actually engaging during the campaign on maybe education, probably they were looking at it from a different angle, either from the vocational angle, while the other person looking at it from the academic angle or from the technical angle. We can bring all of them together
and
we
make it
look
inclusive.
make it inclusive, and we will actually have a leadership of inclusion in the district, where everybody will have a say in the decision making process. Even the district development council will cut across every sector in the district. Every chairman of a community that is legitimately elected is a part of the district development council. We're also going to have the religious sector part of that council. We will also be looking at the youth being a part of it. We will have a representation from the women wing. We will have a representation also from our Muslim in the district, even the business sector, and every sector you can see that. Yes, sir.
What is the importance of having this inclusive kind of leadership for the district? What is the beauty of it?
Because for one major reason, the district has remained unreconciled for a very long time.
Mm,
When we started our engagements in the district, and there was this myth in the district, we got three major regions in the district.
mm,
Region one is the Bernard Farm community that constitute Beverly Hills, Car Wash, 540, Wentown, that side of the district. Then we got the Soul Clinic Belt, which is region two, the entire non-blacks in Soul Clinic, all the other different communities, in Soul Clinic, New Guinea, New Israel, Nambala, Cross River Estate, Christopolis, Ominga, all of them part of that other sector.
mm.
Then we also look at region three, which is the entire Dupo Road Belt,
Mm.
coming from where you got a taxi turning point. They
Yeah.
call it Rehab Drive community. You come to Zubatown, you got the entire Dupo Road where you got coffee, flower pot, down, you can call it Dupo Road, Waterside. You got Speaker Hill, you got Siki community, you got a 101 community, you got Dupo Road Soft,
Mm.
you got Joe Bar community, which was being added because of the center Christian Bible Faith is the centermost part
Mhm.
of District 6, District 5, and District 4. And then you got Hammerfield, you got Outlet community, then you hit Zize community. So they all are part, of the district. That is why we try to decentralize all of our activities in the district. Even right now, as I speak to you, because all of my activity in the district has been decentralized. So we have three offices in the district, one in the Dupo Road Bell, one in Soul Clinic, and one in the Bernard Farm community. Even a vocational school that we are currently, operating. Right now, as I speak to you, we have 7,000 students that are preparing for graduation in November, late November.
Mm.
We got several courses being offered: plumbing, electricity, soap making, hairdressing that you call cosmetology, 3D epoxy flow design, biogas, biodigester, tailoring, soap making, and the rest of it. And that entire program has been offered free of charge. So there has been this argument that this guy keeps saying he's offering this program free of charge. And as he actually collecting money, most of our pundits ran with that assertion. But I can say to you, even if I ask you, you're running a program, and the reason why we even added the minimum fee for you to buy your own t-shirt and pay for ID card, you're running a program 6 months. Most of the students will run from the school because of materials, because they got to buy materials.
Mhm.
But at our end, we said no. We want to encourage you instead of discouraging you.
Mhm.
So come to school. We will provide all of the materials. We will pay, the salary of all of the instructors. My payroll for that school is around $2,500 to $3,000 monthly. And God has been so good. God has been so great, because what I'm doing it sincerely. I'm doing it from my heart. And a lot of people have benefited. They are on their knees praying for me every day. And that's how you see that school has been ran smoothly. At times I even get money and don't even understand how it happened. But God has been so good. So we started off where we say, okay, come up with just a blue jeans trouser and just ordinary white t-shirt. It should not be a v-neck t-shirt. Your jeans trouser should not be a raga. It should not be this one, that one, just a plain blue trouser. But then we had a first cohort. We had a second one where we graduated 1,600 person. We had a third cohort where we graduated
from all departments.
yeah, all departments and all the annexes.
Okay.
So we got three annexes in the Dupo Road Belt. We got two annexes in the Soul Clinic Belt, and we got two annexes in the Bernard Farm Belt. So the conglomeration of all of them, that's how we raise that number. So we said just come up with just a plain white t-shirt and a blue jeans trouser. You're not paying anything. But then, this is politics. People will want to see your downfall at any minimum, incidents. So what they started doing, they started dressing people up in a jeans trouser and a white t-shirt and coming to class taking odd photos, stealing people motorbikes just to tarnish the image of Michael Thomas in the district. So we had a board meeting and we decided nobody will go and buy a t-shirt $10 US and pay for ID card just to come and take somebody photo and take the photo of a class and say, oh, the class is hidden, the class is packed, and the rest of it. Nobody will want to do that. So we introduced the t-shirts issue. We hire one firm, one printing firm called Connect Liberia. So Connect Liberia is actually the one in charge of the ID card and the t-shirt. A cent of that money does not come to us as the foundation. So Connect prints the ID card and they also buy their own t-shirt, does the printing and everything. You go to them, you pay your money, you grab your t-shirt, they print your ID card, and you go to school.
Okay. So what is the commitment for that training program? Will it continue, or you will be focused on your representative job?
So one of the reasons why Michael Thomas was elected, one of our stronghold, one of the bedrock of our activity in the district is that vocational school. And I just said to you right now, we're sourcing property where we can build a multi-purpose structure. We also want to take that institution to an AA level, an associate degree level.
Okay.
And I'm saying that today not because I'm before you, not because I want to be, political about it, but I'm saying it because I mean it. Okay. We want our people, those who graduated, will have the opportunity, to have advanced training in those courses that they graduated from.
Okay, let me ask you one particular question. Some youth leaders in the district have been advocating for this, including my very good friend Lawrence Deyuga, who has been advocating for the establishment of a university in Painesville. What do you say to that?
So
owned by the District 4 University in the district.
So that is one. In fact, as I speak to you, we started doing research already. I know there was a bill that was on the floor before several years ago, I think in the 51st and I don't know 52nd, assuming but not admitting that there was a bill, that was put on the floor. I don't know who put that bill on the floor, and it went to committee room, which was aimed at the establishment of the Painesville Community College. And that bill was accorded into committee room, and it never came out. I think it probably died a natural death. So we are going to reawaken that bill. If possible, we were going to write a new bill, and we will even have a consultation with the city, with the Painesville city mayor, where we can start soliciting property in the district owned by the city, owned by the district, because it doesn't have to be a personal property, and that university will not be called Michael Thomas University or Thomas Vocational University. No, it's going to be named and styled the Painesville Vocational and Technical College. And we're hoping that in the future we can even take it to a university. So that will be one of the bills that I will be preferring to that legislature. We're also going to be performing another bill which will be aimed at establishing a rehabilitation center in District 4, because I'm an anti-drugs ambassador. I have been advocating against rape, sexual and gender-based violence, and drug abuse situation in the district. Most of our young people are dying by the day. They need to be rehabilitated. They need to be reintegrated. They need to be detoxified. And we're going to add the part which we consider the psychosocial and mentorship counseling for them, so that they can be reintegrated into the society. So those are some of the things we're going to be doing. We're also going to be looking at enhancement of the capacity of the current health facility we have in the district. We got the Dupo Road health facility, which is the only public health facility we got in the district. We are hoping that we can also work with the city where we can build two other hospitals in the district. One will equip the pre-existing one, which is the Tuporo Clinic, and we will be looking at building at least two other hospitals, one in Soul Clinic and one in the Banana Farm community. We also going to be looking at the issue of public schools.
Mm.
You can count even good three public schools in a district. The few ones we got in the district right now, they are lying in ruins. And I visited the Soul Clinic Public School the other day, and it was very terrible. I even served as their guest speaker for one of the graduations, few months ago, and I felt so perturbed. And we are going to make sure that we can enhance the capacity of our public health facility, public schools in the district, and we're hoping that we can have it decentralized. We can build other schools through network, through the budget, through our interaction with the Ministry of Education. Those are some of the things we looking at. We also mentioned the issue of road. One major priority in District 4. The road connectivity in District 4 is a serious challenge. Few days ago, I was personally on my motorbike riding across the road, to have an appreciation, an assessment of the condition of the road. And if you drive, people don't just look at the Dupo Rosa as being District 4. No. District 4 is the city of District. Dupo Road is the city of District 4. But go to places like Christopolis, go to the New Guinea that we call New Island Community, go down to Nambala, go down to Cross River Estate, go to Northland Town, go to other places in the district, go to Point 5. You will feel that you are probably in Sino, or you're in River G, or you're somewhere in Bojise or Bokonjide. So we have a serious challenge. I actually got a very big shoes to fit in.
Because I was about to ask about the enormity of the challenges that the district faces,
very enormous,
and how you think you can surmount those challenges.
So the way we're going to do it, like I said, even though my name is Michael Thomas, I'm not the angel that is referenced in the Bible as Angel Michael. But I'm actually coming to the district not as a know-it-all, not as a do-it-all, but we're going to network with our people, that everybody should have an appreciation and they should take ownership of the work in the district. If the constituents take ownership of the work in the district, then they can protect it, because they know that their sweat, their time, their commitment, their effort is in that particular project. So they will be able to maintain it and they will manage it to the best. So it's going to be an evolving process. Development does not come, as a walk in the park. I know there will be new roads be open and people's homes might be affected. Even as I speak to you, I'm currently in consultation with few road construction firms. I have not even been seated yet, but we started having interaction because we made a lot of promises to our people during the campaign, and I thought to start trying to resolve some of those and redeem some of those promises that we made. So we had an interaction with SSF, and the guys were there 4 days ago. I selected 5 major roads in the district right now that will be a priority, and others can follow later.
Is that part of your first 100 days delivery?
Oh yeah. Even if we cannot do full asphalt pavement, we can do the ladder ride. We can do the bridges. There are most of the roads we need to do the bridges. If the bridges are done, you do the ladder ride and you do the full crush rack, course, and we can be maintaining it, using it while we're sourcing the funding to see how we can do the asphalt pavement. You got the Shara Road, which is one major road in the district. You got the Calfee to Soul Clinic stretch. That place is always flooded. That road connects Orland community, it connects Zeze community, it connects Calfee, it links to Shara and
But
also the so
one
clinic,
will also
Kieva
argue,
and
Attorney Thomas, that is not your role as a lawmaker. Your role is, I mean, you have three cardinal functions: lawmaking, representation, oversight. Let's come to the oversight aspect of your work
yeah.
up Capitol Hill. I mean, if you have an intensive oversight responsibility engagement, you will compare the executive ministries agencies of the executive to do these roles instead of
Yeah.
yourself.
So that's where I will come in.
Mm.
Like I said, we had SSF already doing an assessment because at least we need 3% to have an appreciation of the road. Then we can make determination into in the future
Mhm.
as to. I can't just say because I'm representative elect, so I go and be playing golf. No, I'm a workaholic person, I'm an early bird, and I'm one person that believes in the interaction with our people. So we also had a meeting with the Minister of Public Works,
Mhm.
and she also gave me her consent. She even shared the contacts with the resident engineer of Montserrado County. And as I speak to you, he's supposed to be there this morning doing an assessment of one of the roads. And
Okay.
as part of our oversight, we're going to network with all of those institutions, the water and sewer, the road fund, we will the Ministry of Public Works, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Health,
Mm.
because District 4 should actually be the bread basket of the Montserrado County. We got vast land being wasted. We got the agricultural sector of our district that we need to empower our people with farming tools, with minimum funding to start their agricultural engagement with seeding and other stuff. So those are the kind of things we got on our agenda
Okay.
for the district.
Okay, you're listening to the Super Morning Show on ELBC Radio this morning. My guest is Attorney Michael Thomas,
Yeah, thank you.
representative elect of District Number 4, Montserrado County. So you can start to place your calls on 080514096, 080514096, 0770581886, and that will also be used for WhatsApp for those in the diaspora. Let's hear from this person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. Call us on 080514096. Let's hear from this person. Good morning. Okay. Uh, morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning, Pastor. And let me say good morning to the Honorable Individual.
Mm-hmm.
This is the boss of Parents at the Wheelchair, and I'm joining my district for something.
Yeah, go ahead.
And let me tell you, Honorable, thank you for your million white intent in our district. The election result is unprecedented for South Africa for some who will 14,000. 590 votes in our district. Somehow you get our blessing will work along to ensure a better district. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's try to take this call from I guess China. This person wants to participate. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Good morning. Anyway, we're trying to get this international call, but the local calls so terrible. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. What's the name?
I'm Samuel Freeman calling from Duporoka, Black B.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to say congratulations to our representative elect, and we give God the glory for all the ideas he bringing on board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm recommending to him to please work along with the water and sewer, as he said, because Duporoka, Black B, water is all over coffee, but especially Black B, we don't have water. So I really appreciate him if you work hard to bring water to our community. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's hear from this person. Morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Kedwa Tomowi from Inside Radio Plus C.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I would like to extend my gratitude to our representative. We thank you for his tireless effort, and we know that our expectation will be met because we know what he has done for us in the past. And as God has selected him, we hope that he will put this district first and do all he can, because this district has been one of the abandoned districts. So we need him to be there for us to bring some great things. We also want him to establish, as he said, we need a vocational school in this district and be able to help the young men and women. Thank you for this time.
Thank you very much. Morning. Morning. Yeah, please leave from the radio. Go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Peter Pomo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said my name is Peter Pomo and I come from the Duboro Market.
Yeah.
I just want to say bravo to the Honorable Michael Thomas.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for your new election, and we believe that you will set the poll district full.
Okay.
Honorable Michael Thomas, I have something to tell you about a little brother, your son that you had a problem with one Gibson. I want you, as you stated in your reconciliation statement, I want you to please reconcile with this little brother. He is a brother to you, although he may have gone straight from you. But please consider him, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's hear from this person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Yeah. Good morning. I really want to take this call from I guess China. Good morning. Morning. Hello.
Morning, family.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning. Thank you, family. My name is Robinson Sheguvara Yimri. Are you getting me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm joining the conversation this morning from Ilatua District of Full Muscle County. Basically, I'm not surprised by those decisions of Anthony Marcus Thomas over the years. All of those plans, what the district report Ilatua District of Full made a mistake. This is the reason why people went over 1 million to the pool, 14,000 people to go and make the next decision. Because too many times our district for the past 12 years have had and mislead us, who have been experiencing pageantry and shared arrogance. But now we see the pragmatic and separate leaders who have owned all of those ideas. Like you said, the issue of road is a serious challenge in the district. And I'm not surprised, that he's bringing these ideas in terms to mitigate these road challenges. Let me say thank you to Representative and to the Marcus Thomas. You have the back of the young people, you have our support, you have the support of the community. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We can take a call and then go back to Attorney Michael Thomas. The 080514096 line is really giving us problem, but we can take this last call on this line. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning. Go ahead.
So, good morning to the people's leader, our leader, Anthony Michael M. Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cheras Gleperson Morris, and I do join this conversation from the Michael Thomas Avenue on the Dubois. Let me once again say congratulations to the people's leader, Anthony Michael M. Thomas, on his election. His election didn't come as a surprise to anybody in this district. It's working. It's all over the world. He's working, has spoken volume for him, working, has put him there.
Okay.
But there's a man that do not even think about going to office before starting work. There's a man that once he started working for his people, he will interest you to know that our people in the community already started hearing him, in fact, thinking about how to make him the next lawmaker again, comes 2029, because they believe that he will deliver this district.
Okay.
So I just want to say congratulations to Michael Thomas. I'm going to tell the people of district number 4 that indeed you have selected the best lawmaker and the leader that you will want. Indeed,
Okay.
like you said, he's not a superhero. You will work with all of us. So the young people, indeed, we are happy and will support him to the letter.
Thank you very much. We hold it there with the calls and go back to Attorney Michael Thomas. Just respond. But there was a particular concern about you having problem with somebody who you should be reconciling with. But I want us briefly take this caller. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, sorry, it's been tough for you because.
Good morning to yeah, thank you. Good morning to you, Father, and good morning to your guest in studio, my customers are represented 11 of district number 4.
Yeah, go ahead quickly before somebody calls the line. You calling from where? Same thing I was saying. Sorry. Jeru he's actually calling from China. We thought to just squeeze him in so that he can make a point. But go ahead, Attorney Thomas.
Okay, yeah, I really wish he could, make that point. All of the callers were actually congratulating us, and almost all of them commending us for a job well done. And one particular call that you yourself emphasized, Vavle, is the one with Peter Flomo.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's way behind time because Gibson is my son. The little picking Gibson, Giflow Gibson is my son. Doing campaign, doing elections, it can be so polarized. There will be merger, there will be alignments, people leaving from one camp to another, interacting with this person and that person. And Gibson misbehaved. He realized that he came publicly, bowed down to me, got on the floor, bent on my knees. And I tapped him back and said, I forgive you, go and sin no more. Because if I can be poised,
it's a genuine,
I can be poised, to reconcile an entire district, then what do you think about just an individual? Gibson is my son. Gibson is with me. So I think he way behind time. That was done long time even to win the campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is behind us. But I want to say thank you ever so much to our people, 14,000 plus person, for believing in me, believing in our expertise, understand that we are poised to making the change and the difference that we are looking for. And as part of our own way of saying thank you to the people of District 4, we are actually coming up with a whole thank you tour. We had the first Thanksgiving program last Sunday, which was held at the Dupo Road Baptist Church. It was a very elaborate one, very colorful. Most of our residents, our supporters from the Dupo Road end were part of it. We also got a second one coming up on Sunday, which will be Friday. We will be at the mosque, the Dupo Road Central Mosque, being religiously tolerant, having some time with our Muslim at the Dupo Road Mosque. And then the Sunday after that, we will be at the wife of the former Vice President Church, Mother Nettie Blah. We will be at her church on Sunday, where we will have the second Thanksgiving program. That will be for the Soul Clinic Belt. And then we will be going up to Mount Sinai Church in the Bernard Farm community the Sunday afterward, where we will give the people of Bernard Farm community the opportunity to share, that interaction with me as I say thank you to them, believing in God for his wisdom and his knowledge and empowerment for us to develop District 4.
Okay.
And the thank you program will be decentralized. Like I said, all of my activities in the district has been decentralized. So I'm not having one big thank you program where you have multitude of people gathering at one location. No. So all of the communities have been earmarked. We got a metrics, and we will be sending some money to them. We will send few bags of rice. We will send water, and we will send some of our paraphernalia. We still got a lot of caps, about 10,000 pieces of our campaign caps still around. We will be sending it to them, and they will have their own celebration, and we will go there and interact with them from community to community.
Okay.
Every week we will be in three communities. Every week we in three communities saying thank you to them. And after that, we jumpstart our work, because time is not of essence. Time is not in our favor. 6 years might look too long, but 6 years for me, I consider it as just 2 years. So we're going to work day, we're going to work night, we're going to work excessively so that our people, the expectations are high,
Okay.
the challenges are hard, and the resources, are not enough, for us to do all of these things.
Okay.
But by the grace of God, we will succeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Attorney Thomas, thank you very much for being on the Super Morning Show this morning.
Okay. It's always been a pleasure, being here. And I want to say thank you also for communicating to our people, for informing our people, and always being abreast with current day reality. Thank you so much. Thank you to our people of District 4. Thank you.
Well, he's Attorney Michael Thomas, the representative elect of District Number 4, Montserrado County. My name is Vafle Kamara. Next up, we have our last guest from MTN